can't do any office work without Microsoft Office Word. You know, when you are going to give a report, or when you are working in office, you are going to list the people who are going to be given, for example, the salary. You are going to list the people, the worker who are working in your school. If you are working in an office, you are going to make a contract. You need to use this Microsoft Office Word. I'm not happy for that, because this is Ignace from Highblue Technology Limited. This is a company of teaching online through online YouTube channel. The name is T Media. Yeah. As I've told you today, we are going to see the course outline of Microsoft Office Word, basically on Office 2010, the one at which we are going to see. Yeah. Let's start now. As you know, this is a computer training, of course. As a beginner, we have course for the beginner. Yeah, Microsoft Office Word for the beginner. We are going to see Office 2010. Remember that we have Office 13, you have Office 7, you have Office 15, things like that. Today we are going to see this 110. Yeah, here we have listed the course outline as we are going to learn on our next intake, which will start there on 13th November this month. We'll be seeing this introduction to Microsoft Office Word. Yeah, the introduction to Microsoft Office Word. After that, we will see how to install the software or the program or the application. Here, when I say application installation, just this Microsoft Office 10, how to install it in your window or in your computer. We will be seeing again how to open and close in Microsoft Office Word document. Okay? How to open and close Microsoft Office. Here you can add Word document. We also see how to save in Microsoft Office 2010 as well. After that, we see how to find recent documents in Microsoft Office 2010. When I say recent document, everyone might know what is a recent document. Just today we are opening this document, then after today, maybe tomorrow, next day, I come back. How can I look for this one in a recent document? Yeah, this one, however I close it, but it is somewhere in a recent. We see how you can find the recent document. Now, after that, we'll see how to print in Microsoft Office 2010. Yeah, those are the outline, but it is not the real course. Here you have data entry and modification. When you say data entry and modification, just when I say data, it is like text. Just to make a text in your Word document. Data entry, text entry, and modification. When I say modification, of course, it is to modify, is to edit. For example, here, when I do like this, just I make a modification here. Okay? For example, when I came here, I change the color. This is a modification. Yeah. But when I say data entry, is like the way I tapped something. For example, I come here. I for example, say example. here I make an data entry. I enter something, okay? Now, after this, from this, we're going to see data entry criteria and forms. What is data entry criteria and forms? In Microsoft Office Word, the data that we do entry, the text that which we do text in our document, what is criteria and which form they are? Is it a document? Is it a letter? Is it a CV? Is it a contract? Is it a notes? Things like that. That is the form and the criteria of that. Number 8, we will be seeing the 8 elements of what? The 8 elements of the ribbon and their use. When we say 8 elements of the ribbon and their use are those one, this 1, this 2, this 3, this 4, this 5, this 7, 6, this 7, this 8. Those are 8 elements of the ribbon, at which we will see them with their use. Where do we use this file? Where do we use this one? Where do you use this insert? Where do we use this page layout? Where do we use reference, mailing, review, and view? When we see all of them, all those 8, of course, if one is, for example, this file, if we use for printing, for saving, for finding the recent document, and the other one means we'll be seeing how to modify, how to make data entry through these 8 elements. And after that, we'll be seeing various data modification. When I say various data modification, it is like how we can modify our text, and we will be seeing some examples of doing what? Of making the modification of them. After that, we'll be having exercises on all above. When I say all above, all we have seen here above, we'll be seeing what? Exercises. Yeah, of that. Number 11, we will see various saving, extension, and printing. When I say various saving, extensions, and printing, here we mean when you save your document, we have, for example, let us look at an example. We have many what? We have many extensions. Here we have the Word document, but here we have another one. You see, we have Word document, micro-enable document, we have Word templates, we have Word 97-2003 templates, we have PDF, we have web pages. All of those one, we will be seeing them and how, here various data, various saving, extension, and printing. Here when we say printing, just we will see how you can print something and how you can get it out, right? After that, here we'll be seeing the project research. As you know, every course, it is better when you make the project research. Means here we'll be searching on the internet, we'll be looking for what the other people had said on this. We'll be looking on what does the internet say about that one and the approval, and we'll be seeing some quotes from the other people, for example, saying this word and this cannot be work and this like that, referring to the extension, referring to the word that which we are using. Now, this is what we are going to be covered in this course. From 13th November 2023, we'll be having this outline from Microsoft Office Word. From Microsoft Office Word. Remember that we're going to be learning Office 10, but there is Office 7, 2007, another one 2013, 2015. All of them are Office, but they all work together. They all work the same. When you know one, all of them, we know them. Yeah. Backing on the people at which, and this one is going to be certified by Hybrid Technology Limited, as you see here. And the number of this, you can even call for the other information 078 for the introduction here, as you see, in 1983 is the first Microsoft Office Word made. The Microsoft Word is made first in 1983 after evaluating the importance of word processing in Microsoft. Just as you know, have the other Microsoft, you have Office, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Publisher and Access. Those are the Microsoft. But after evaluating, after seeing the processing word, after seeing that how Word is necessarily needed, they tried to invent, to make that Microsoft Office Word. So the first one was made in 1983, and after that, of make that one, maybe it was Office 20, it was Office 97, I think, and after that, it was upgraded up to now. We have Word 2013, 2015, 2016, everything like that, 2020, those are the offices, I mean Microsoft Office Word, like that. And nowadays, especially in Rwanda, but it is about all over the world, we are performing many works, and we need to use this Microsoft Office Word as well. You can't do any office work, you can't do any office work without Microsoft Office Word. You know, when you are going to give a report, or when you are working in office, you are going to list the people who are going to be given, for example, the salary. You are going to list the people, the worker who are working in your school. If you are working in an office, you are going to make a contract. You need to use this Microsoft Office Word. I'm not happy for that, because many people here, especially in Rwanda, they are working in their office, they are doing their work, but they are still using analog. When I say analog, they are using books, just making registration. It is not good. You have to be in a technology. You have to use computer, just you have to manipulate everything. You have to type, and you have to make a list online, prograde everything. Then people are not used to doing this. Remember, this is the basic knowledge on a computer. When you don't know Microsoft Office Word, you don't know Excel, you don't know Publisher, you don't know PowerPoint, please, that is a very serious problem, because anywhere you can be, maybe work in a supermarket, you need to work on reception, you need to do what? To make an data entry for prices. You need to make data entry for what? For the client who come and they paid. You have to know the spreadsheet. When I say spreadsheet, is Excel. Okay, you might, when you work in the office, you are the one to make a contract for the client, for the workers there. You are the one who are going to make a report, a daily report. You are the one who are going to do what? To do evaluation. Those evaluation are made in a computer as well, and you have to know this word, either Excel, either Publisher, either PowerPoint. Imagine you are, for example, you are chief of a supermarket. It's an example, one among the economics we have, and maybe you have a forum of the supervisors, maybe like that, and they say, this one is going to represent our supermarket. It is going to say how the economy is going from it. And imagine you don't know PowerPoint. You know there is a projector. You are going to slide your what? When I say slide, you can't know because you don't know PowerPoint. PowerPoint is made by slide, not page. When the first page in PowerPoint, you call it slide 1, slide 2, 3, and 4. And you don't know the PowerPoint. When you don't know the PowerPoint, it is there, the projector, you are going to project what? You don't know how to do that, you don't know how to present it, things like that. You have to know basic knowledge about computer. Remember that this word, Excel, PowerPoint, we are going to learn it as a beginner, as I told you. Now, we will be covering this, and continue to make a registration, please. Continue, call this number. We'll be covering it online. Don't worry, as we are doing this like this here, we'll be doing that as well. Don't worry, everything will be okay. And sometimes we'll be using Zoom in order to just to make some conversation. But what necessary is to having your phone and even your laptop or any kind of computer, maybe desktop or laptop, just to do what? To imitate, to do my exercises. Remember that when I'm going to cover this, I will be giving you the links. I will be giving you the online course that I made, showing you about, for example, this introduction, showing you about those 8 elements, where to use this, and you will be the one to imitate. When I say to imitate, you are going to make a practice, because this is a practical knowledge. It is not the one for scrumming. You are going to practice everything. Then I have many examples, exercises that I will be sending, maybe in WhatsApp, maybe on email. Then you are going to do what? You are going to practice. After that, when you finish Microsoft Office Word, this one is supposed to be finished in 1 week for the people who are following very well. When you finish Microsoft Office Word, we'll be covering what? We'll be covering Excel. After Excel, we'll be covering PowerPoint. After that, we'll be covering Publisher. Yeah, remember to subscribe and press on the link button to do what? Notification 1 to get the other reason after. Thank you for watching. Let's meet on Thursday